There's lots of activity at the state capitol this week, and eCapitol News Director Sean Ashley joins us to tell us a little bit about it. Sean, thanks for joining us.
You're very welcome.
The Governor-elect Stitt is now hiring key people to help run his office. His choices include some longtime political support personnel for two of Oklahoma's U.S. senators and the former head of the EPA, Scott Pruitt.
That's correct. You know, Governor-elect Stitt campaigned on being a political outsider, but he seems to be reaching into politics for a lot of those people who will hold top positions and be close to him in his gubernatorial administration. He has appointed Michael Junk, the former deputy mayor of Tulsa, as his chief of staff. This individual worked for both former Senator Tom Coburn as well as U.S. Senator Jim Inhofe. Also coming out of Inhofe's old office, so to speak, is Donnell Harder, who will be the Deputy Secretary of State under Kevin Stitt. Harder worked for Inhofe as well as for one of the federal government committees. He has also appointed Ken Wagner as his Secretary of Environment and Energy. He currently works for the EPA administrator in Washington, D.C. He joined the EPA under former EPA Administrator Scott Pruitt, who was, of course, former Attorney General for the state of Oklahoma. So these three individuals bring federal experience to the governor's office. He's also appointed former Representative Michael Rogers to be his Secretary of State, so he's reached into the legislature to pull someone out who will also be serving in his administration, sort of mixing that insider and outsider realm, if you will, as he prepares to become governor on January 14th.
Yeah. Now, women now play a very major role in Oklahoma politics, especially in the Democratic Party, because in both the House and the Senate, for Democrats, women are now in charge.
That's right. Representative Cindy Munson was named House Democratic Caucus Chair on Thursday. She joins Representative Emily Virgin, who will be the House Minority Leader, leading that group of Democrats on that side of the chamber. Across the rotunda, Senator Kay Floyd is the Senate Minority Leader, leading Democrats there. And Democrats in the Senate actually are led by women. There are more women in the caucus 5 than there are men 4. Republicans, too, also have a woman in a top leadership position. Representative Tammy West will be the House Republicans caucus chair. So although their numbers are small but growing in the legislature, we're seeing women taking more and more leadership roles within legislative offices.
2 bills are already out at the Capitol to end the sales tax on car purchases. What is driving this effort?
A very good question. You may recall back in 2017, in order to raise additional revenue, lawmakers approved and Governor Mary Fallin signed a 1.25% sales tax on motor vehicle purchases. I spoke with Senator Kim David about this bill. She is the author of one of those measures, and she said that our financial situation has changed. In 2017, that revenue was needed to balance the 2018 budget, but it appears things are moving in a more positive direction now, and the revenue may not be needed.
eCapitol News Director Sean Ashley, thanks for joining us.
You're very welcome.